I'm interghost and today I'll be reviewing Dungeon Master by FTL Games from 1987 on the Atari ST. Here's the front and back cover of the box. This was followed by Chaos Strikes Back in 1989, which is a expansion set for the original game, and that was followed by Dungeon Master 2 in 1993, but unfortunately this was not released on Atari ST. So here we have the entrance to the dungeon. This is a single player role-playing game, and it was the first 3D real-time role-playing game ever released. And here's a picture of the original disc for the Atari. So when this was released for the Atari back in 1987, in its first year it sold 40,000 copies, and then this went on to be the Atari ST's best-selling game of all time. So what you're looking at here is the Hall of Champions. This is where you can go through and you can choose up to 4 characters to be your party to go through the dungeons. Each one has different abilities. So here I'm just showing you the 14 levels which are in the game. The different maps here. First level is obviously the Hall of Champions, where you choose your characters, right down to level 14, which is where you have to kill the main baddie at the end to complete the game. So once you've chosen your 4 champions, you can enter the dungeon, just picking up an apple here, and you can place it in your inventory. You control it by clicking on these arrows down here, just changing the order at which my party is standing in there. The arrows down the bottom are forwards, backwards, left and right, and also turn 90 degrees left and turn 90 degrees right. Your character has 2 hands, which you can hold a weapon and a torch, so you can see where you're going. And also if you click on an item and then click on the eyeball, it will read it like this. And when your health has gone down, you can put food on the mouth or water, and it will eat or drink it to replenish its health. And you can also sleep, but by sleeping you can still be attacked by monsters. As you can see, also above the arrows are the 4 equipped weapons for my characters. I've got a club, I've got the ninja star there, an axe, and then the end character has no weapon because he is a spellcaster. Now spells in this game were cast by arranging different symbols, and you find different symbols out by reading scrolls. So for example, if you put the fire and then the wing symbol after it, this would make a fireball. So if I just go through here, as you can see, I'm just collecting up the different food items, and when I come across a monster, I'll show you how you fight. If I just show you now, this is a advert which was in the magazines at the time. Okay, as you see, I come down the stairs and I don't have any torch lit, so by selecting these different symbols I can light up the room, and that's by using a torch there. Now here's all the different awards this game actually won, and as you can see there's quite a few. So here is a typical monster from the game, which you can attack. This is a mummy, and I'm throwing the ninja stars at it, and that's it dead. And then you can recollect up the weapons which you've thrown. Also I threw that club which is on the floor. And sometimes the monsters drop different items and gold, that sort of thing. In this game also, it was one of the first games to actually use a sound effect when a enemy was approaching you, and it also used a very primitive type of dynamic lighting with their torch, and you go into rooms and they're dark, and the only side of the room which is lit up. So now I just opened a secret compartment in the wall to get a sword. So now I'll have to rearrange my items. So these are the three guys who made the game. FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light Games. So the person who wrote the story behind this game was called Nancy Holder, who was she wrote the story in the game manual. She then went on to write episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and also Smallville. If you liked the review, please leave comments and subscribe, and also don't forget to rate my review. Thanks.